Yeah. Gilbert. Gilbert was just having his tea. I don't think he's going to be coming here.
underway. So formally we'll say welcome back to the next round of fixtures. This is an exciting encounter does have EAGLESVALE taking on St. George's. Two teams most people were expecting to see in the final. But unfortunately for one of these teams, they are not going to be playing in the final. Their road will definitely end here. Is it going to be through penalties? Is it going to be through goals scored in normal regulation time? We'll wait and see how this encounter pans out. EAGLESVALE, tournament's favorites, together with St. George's again. A tackle from behind that could see him get booked by the match official, and he does. He gets the first yellow card of the day. Maybe it's a little bit of nerves that are just crippling in between these two teams. And if you're just joining us, St. George's is the team, or are the team attacking from the right side of your screen in their traditional red and white, the very peculiar red cross across the back and the chest. And obviously EAGLESVALE also in that maroon and white. Now we wait to see the set piece, definitely going to be taken from range, direct shot at goal, but doesn't beat the first man on the wall. And another shot again, just trying to make it uneasy for the goalkeeper, but he was up to the task. This is what great teams do, just showing how much they want to take the game home as early as possible. Now just looking at some of the players coming in from St. George's, a very exciting squad with brilliant young players. Remember, they are the guys that won at the recently held Hammer and Tongues tournament, which they won on home soil. But this is not home soil, this is Watershed in Marondera. Are they going to carry that momentum coming into this tournament? Now just looking at the St. George's side, this is a team that is almost strong in every area of the pitch. And one place where you have to really command is the centre-back partnership that has the skipper, the lanky centre-back, commanding that defensive third. They've formed a formidable partnership together with his partner, adorning a white headband on him. St. George's are coming into this game with very immaculate wing play. They do stretch the defense by playing from the width, from the wide areas rather, and by doing so they create runs for the central players, and this is where they've had most of their success. But then EAGLESVALE, a team that likes to play a very high line, knocking it around with ease. So it's going to be a battle of two teams that do everything in regard of the game with so much precision. Now EAGLESVALE on the front foot, crunching tackles coming in, but you understand why. Now running from the left side, can you beat this marker, making a way into the box, but the tackle makes sure that each and every ounce of danger is cleared. But now makes it a corner kick for EAGLESVALE. First one for them. Corner kick comes in. Goalkeeper dives to remove all sort of danger, but still in possession of EAGLESVALE. Almost an every moment there, but the goalkeeper, despite his short stature, jumps very high to clear the danger away, and it's out for the goal kick. And earlier, before that chance, we just wanted to look at the St. George's side. And the man that is closest to the byline, a very exciting player. Fast and explosive, can cause all sorts of trouble. Well, still the early exchanges, so you'd understand the nerves are still up. failing to compose themselves into the game. But these are two teams. It's only a matter of time until we start seeing a brilliant display of football. The goalkeeper commanding his box, playing it early. Playing it in the midfield. Exceptional piece of skill. Look at him go. The confidence coming from the young man now, playing it from the wide side. Still trying to go in, but they're met with a lot of resistance. Oh, just looking at that bit of skill coming in from that midfielder. Mangena is the name of the young man. Close ball control. Something that you might have been accustomed to seeing from professional football players. But remember, such tournaments create some of the players we will see dominating on the world stage in terms of football. Some of them have gone to play for the Warriors, the national team. Some to even play for European-based sides. They've played across borders. Now the defense coming in from EAGLESVALE. Now winning the second ball. Playing it forward. EAGLESVALE, the skipper, there. Clearing the danger. Foul on the centre back, the captain. So they're wearing jersey number 99.
Let's go there, numbers.
Now EAGLESVALE. They scored 10 goals in their first encounter against Southern Eastern College. They are the team that is coming into the quarterfinals. Shot from range. Goalkeeper almost beaten by the bounce. But it does well to make sure that no road danger is forced. Now looking for options. Sends it forward. Net take down. Can he score? Near miss that. He only has himself to blame for that. Just looking at it from this angle, almost looked like all was set for him to just change the reading on the scoreboard. But maybe it's the nerves that we have been talking about. And he could have given his team an advantage. The young man with the jersey number 7. Well, despite being favorites, now neat 1-2s, neat exchanges coming in the center of the park, setting it wide, but Val come in. Now with foot race on the far side. Now this is what we have been talking about, but St. George's almost being strong in every aspect and every area of the pitch. Val gathering a little bit of confidence and momentum from this one. Cleared forward for the runners. The number 7, Mungwadzi, who missed his earlier chance. Probably the best chance from either side in this first half of the game. Mungwadzi with a glance and adder to put his teammate into play. EAGLESVALE win the second ball. Now EAGLESVALE trying to go at it again. Is that a push? And they do win a foul. Lakama for EAGLESVALE, most likely to take the set piece.
Those attack because
it's going to be a different take as Lakama removing himself from the equation. Now it's left with the number 10. Goliath. Can he beat this towering wall? Can he strike it with precision to give his team an advantage? Is he going to be curling it into the box and look for a header from one of his teammates? Goliath. Straight shot at goal. Inches just above the crossbar. Benji, as they call him, at Val. EAGLESVALE, the team that is playing against St. George's. Now, the centre-back partnership that St. George's are bringing into this tournament is one that has been outstanding, probably conceding the few number of goals of tournament. Man, his face starts letting down, but getting some bit of encouragement from his teammates. Lakama chasing it. Walking by Tsingano. Tsingano.
Out! Out! Hey, out!
Well, two teams showing why they are playing in this quarterfinal. Almost similar in terms of strength, quality, and pedigree as well. The last few moments of this game have been played closer to the byline, failing to really take the game inside. Kusheneta, long pass forward. The idea was okay, but there was no runner on the left. Only maybe there was a runner. It could have been a perfectly completed pass. While these young players, as they are growing, they'll start idolizing some of the international players we see on the global stage. As a perfect midfielder before receiving the pass, you see them taking a number of glances, looking over their shoulders, scanning the field, as you would want to call it, just making sure that before receiving and making a pass, there is no one that's coming behind them. And you can see some of them doing exactly that, just showing that we are not so much behind in terms of playing the best football. Now Tsingano, through pass into the space. Is he going to be beaten for pace? But the goalkeeper first to get to the ball. Wow, this is not every time you see the goalkeeper doing this. His deliveries have been crisp, have been perfect. A nudge from behind. Chungwecha being the culprit in terms of that foul. The St. George's left back. One man with a mean left foot. Now the ball played into space. Foot race. Cross into the box. He does get it, but it was just too much for him. Overcooked, not perfectly weighted. And you could see the foot race. Masucha was just trying to get to the ball before his opponent could. And someone would like to believe maybe he ran out of ground. Those last moments have been quiet in terms of how this game has been played. We are seeing more throw-ins and goal kicks, not football. this captain for EAGLESVALE, Nira, probably going to send it forward. On the left side, too much to handle for Tlakama. Now a set piece to be taken by EAGLESVALE. On the far side, it's going to be whooped in from the left. A boot of Mapranga. Now Masawi was just trying to hit it first time, but his first touch was not really immaculate to give him space and room to strike it as you'd have wanted to. Maybe in his mind the idea had already played out fine. You could have seen himself celebrating. But when it came to the actual bringing down of the ball, his first touch was just not that. Throw in comes in. While we have seen so many stoppages in play in this encounter, a little number of fouls coming in from every angle. Masawi keeps it in play, plays it back. Goliath, the receiver, looking for Tlakama. Just too much for Tlakama. The goalkeeper is there. And he's offside, a foul. Well, this game is going to be separated by close margins. I believe the team that scores first will eventually go on to win this one. Really difficult to celebrate this to separate these two brilliant teams. Trying to give him space by heading it into goal. Now, St. George's trying to weave their way to beat. Now, exchanges. The ball being cleared, almost coming close to the commentary gantry. Maybe the players also want us to be part of the action, not believing that what we are doing here is enough. The captain. Loose pass. Exciting play now, Georges, and dive into the goalkeeper. Two players colliding into each other. Well, as they say, the goalkeeper safety comes first, so he will get this set piece in favor of him, this free kick in favor, and it goes against the St. George's players. Well, only 2 minutes left to play in this encounter before we go to the halftime break. If anything is going to be happening, maybe this first half. Enough. Or maybe when we do come back for the last half, we saw a game that was decided by penalties. Can this one also be decided by penalties? But such good teams do not need to be separated by penalties. Such matters need to be settled in normal regulation time. At halftime it is. We go for the halftime break and we come back and look at the last remaining 20 minutes of this encounter. Now back for the last half of this encounter. 0-0 is how it ended in the first 20 minutes. St. George's, the team in red and white. Now attacking from the left side with your screens to the right. With a very exciting crop of young players. A formidable centre-back partnership together with the skipper. He commands his team well, almost talking to everyone. On the pitch, also EAGLESVALE coming in as the tournament's favourite. Scoring 10 goals in their first game. 5 in one half. That's how good they are. Now played in space on the left side, playing into his striker, trying to keep it in play. So much traffic, and he's been brought down by the captain. Killing the momentum in the first stages. EAGLESVALE to take it. Right cross in. And no one to just guide it back past the goalkeeper. Good kill on the ball. An exceptional talent, that is Goliath, wearing the jersey number 10 for EAGLESVALE. Gifted, can cause all sorts of problems if you just give him the room to torment you in that final third. Cleared. Now Masawi. Outfoot to Goliath. Controlling it down. Goliath skipping it. Winning it. Throw in. Mapranga. Drawing in foul. Now Goliath and some familiar territory. Well, he has a very mean right foot. Now cries from St. George's, maybe a handball, something that might have not been seen by the match official. They wanted the set piece or the free kick to go in their way. Now another set piece coming in. Their number 10, Goliath. Now Goliath to take the corner kick. Headed away from danger. And a long range strike. That's one for the Woods, straight into the forest. Now substitution being made by St. George's, the first one in this encounter. Mungwambi now being replaced by another exciting player. Mavenyengwa comes in. A pound for pound substitution. Maybe in terms of quality, but different builds altogether. Mavenyengwa being a very big player. Maybe they now need a big player who can play as the support man up front. Someone who can be the anchor and bring the other forwards into play. Mavenyengwa played forward. Failed to control that one. Still going in. St. George's. No one to receive the pass. Masawi. Now the skipper coming in. The match official saying play on. Georges again knocking it in the middle of the park. Number 10 tried to evade his marker, but it was just brought down before he could get anyway. Now two brilliant strikers of the ball standing behind it. Mangena, the number 10, with his centre back, who is well known for hitting them from range. Ndoro. Now Mangena and Ndoro. Now Mangena plays it short. And that run and play doesn't yield into anything. Tried to knock it around. Well, the idea behind the set piece, you could really understand what they were trying to do. Knocking it to the right and making sure Mangena looks like he's going to be taking it direct. But just by doing so, they just opened up space. But it's the left-footed attempt that let them down. Another substitution movement on the EAGLESVALE touchline. Now Chuma making his way onto the pitch, replacing the man was playing as the centre forward. Goliath keeps his place out of the field of pitch. It's Lakama that makes way, and Chuma steps in for him. Mapranga now, with an attempt that's going to be looking for an attacker into the box. And then there! That's one for ages! Mapranga with a mean delivery into the box. And Mashoko just had the easiest job of any striker. Leaped higher than anyone else. Perfectly directed his head. Struck the ball. The goalkeeper was left just grasping his straws. And with that, EAGLESVALE draw the first blood. Genius play. Mapranga is one of the most exciting players into this tournament. One to watch. It has now become a physical affair between these two teams. Wow, surprise score from the match official. Mseridza was just blocked when he was trying to cut inside. Now Mangena will try to replicate what Mapranga did with that set piece. Now this time it's coming from the right side. Is there going to be Ndoro to head this one in? Is there going to be Azureo to head this one in? And he also responds with similar fashion. But the offside flag is up. End-to-end football we are seeing here. The captain had equalized. Mangena with a duplicate attempt of a cross into the box, just like Mapranga had done before that one. Exciting football from this young man. The ATS, the 2024 edition at Watershed. Two tournament favorites getting at it, but it's EAGLESVALE who drew first blood. Will St. George's respond? Or do they have the guile, the grit, the tenacity to bring the game back? Now long throw in into the box. EAGLESVALE now winning a set piece. Almost looks like it's theirs for the taking. Now 10 minutes have gone. 10 minutes left. Captain to play. Try to play it forward. EAGLESVALE now on the front foot, getting inside, darting inside. Chuma tries to take a shot, and the goalkeeper with the serve for the pictures. Just look at that. Brilliant attempted goal, but the goalkeeper says, if you can do it, I can also give one you for the likings. Corner kick for EAGLESVALE. Chuma, who struck the ball, is now going to take the corner kick. Considering his stature, such power that comes from the very young man. Brilliant set of skills coming from these two teams. Just tipped over the crossbar by the goalkeeper to keep the scoreline at 1-0. EAGLESVALE bringing in the pressure. Now they have the corner kick. Chuma brings it in. The skipper sends it away. Putting their life on the line to make sure that St. George's don't get anywhere close to their final third. Captain clearing it away, not even giving room to touch the ground. Now Ndoro probably now two players with two balls. Chuma. Out foot pass. Can you look at that? Now Goliath through on goal. He has to play on his right. Tries to slot it. Yes, the crossbar. Taking his time. Is it a penalty? Mashoko there. Goliath had the goalkeeper to beat. But the upright becomes his enemy in this instance. Can you look at what's happening on field day? EAGLESVALE bringing in the heat, turning up the heat in this kitchen. St. George is very fortunate not to concede another one here. Goliath, the man who could have just added an advantage to the goals that they do have this morning. So much pressure coming in for St. George's. Now EAGLESVALE becoming more defensive. Just hitting it forward, maybe looking for a Mashoko. Or Chuma. Chuma holds it first time. Trying to bring Goliath into play. Shoulder budge. Ndoro makes sure that the player doesn't get anywhere within range of the ball. He's back up, braving the pain, and being encouraged to get back up by the technical bench. No time to waste, only time to regroup. It's getting exciting and overwhelming for the team that's trailing. They do want to put one back, even salvage a draw. Like we had predicted, was it going to go to the penalties? Is it going to end as is? Now Mashoko. Now Msereza. Doesn't find fortune. Now Mashoko. Taco coming in. Playing advantage. Now Goliath coming in. Goliath trying to beat his marker. And the captain is there to remove all sort of danger. Now Goliath takes a shot. played an advantage. There was a tackle almost close to the byline, and Goliath braved the pain and continued making that run into the box. The captain wanted to an exchange between these two managers now. Goliath down with a head injury, blood flowing from his nose. Now, you understand that as much as the pressure is coming to the players, braving the pain. Now, as the pressure is getting to the players, almost looks like it's getting so much more to the managers. We had a little bit of an exchange on the touchline. Minutes left of normal regulation time. Can St. George's find one? Now Mangena playing it forward. A misplaced pass to the left winger. Now shoulder to shoulder. Now Goliath back. Very well. St. George's have not created as many chances as they've wanted. St. George's win the throw-in order to take it in. Long throw forward. Goliath looks like he's having a tough time, yeah. Now a substitution has been made. Goliath comes off. Probably the head injury that he suffered earlier. He thought he could brave the pain and maybe finish the game. Nomtema is the one that replaced Goliath. Any moment now we could be seeing the end of what has been an exciting encounter. Two teams that many thought were going to be tournament favorites, but unfortunately for one, the end of the road is here. And it almost looks like St. George's could be getting out of this tournament and EAGLESVALE could be progressing. And with that, we have come to the end of the game. EAGLESVALE 1, St. George's 0. The end of the road for a team that won the Hammer and Tongues tournament. And progress and movement further down to the tournament. EAGLESVALE are going to be playing in the semi-final. What an encounter, what a game. Exactly what you want to see in a football quarter-final. So much grit, so much competitiveness. 1-0 in favor of EAGLESVALE.